In this video, we're going to show a complete workflow from importing a DXF file, a CAD file that contains our pattern pieces, to producing a garment. To start, we need to import the DXF file. We go to the main menu, click File, then Import. A File Explorer window is displayed, and we go to where the file man-basic-t-shirt.dxf is located. We double-click the file, and it is loaded into VStitcher. The Import Options dialog box is displayed. We do not need to change anything here, so we click OK. Let's go to the 2D window and turn the pattern pieces around. We do a marquee selection of the pieces, then drag the gizmo to display the pattern pieces the right way up. To maximize our working area, with the cursor in the 2D window, we press Tab. Then we'll drag the pieces to locations that make it easier to work with them. If we are unsure which piece is the front and which piece is the back, we can click in the Resources tab on the 2D tab and click the piece name there. The matching piece is highlighted in the 2D window. As you can see, we have half of the front and half of the back. Let's complete these pieces. On the main toolbar, we click Select. In the 2D window, we click the appropriate edge of the front piece to select it. Then we go to the context view and, at Edge Symmetry, click Create. A symmetrical copy is created to complete the front piece. The effect of creating a piece using symmetry is that whatever operation we do on one side of the piece is automatically duplicated on the other side. We repeat the process on the back piece. In the 2D window, we click the appropriate edge of the back piece to select it. Then we can go to the context view and at Edge Symmetry, click Create. Or we can right-click and click Edge Symmetry. A symmetrical copy is created to complete the back piece. Let's look at the sleeves. The two yellow dash marks are for the back of the sleeve. Let's see how the pieces fit together. This is the front and the back, and this is where the sleeve goes between the front and the back. With the cursor in the 2D window, we press Tab to bring back the 3D window. We can see that we have a female avatar. As we are working on a man's t-shirt, let's use a male avatar. On the Resources tabs, we click 3D and make sure we are on the Avatars part. We are searching for the avatar called Adam. We double-click Adam, and that avatar is displayed in the 3D window. Now we can move on to Arrange mode. We go to the main toolbar and click Arrange. First, we'll put the front pattern piece on the front view on the torso. Note the cluster which displays in the context view and is flat. Next, we arrange the back piece. We drag it to the back figure on the torso. We drag one sleeve to the arm, and note how the other is automatically arranged. This is because these pattern pieces are symmetrical. Finally, we arrange the collar, making sure it's on the neck cluster and not on the shoulders. Having done that, we go back to the main toolbar and click Prepare. This allows us to see the pattern pieces on the avatar in the 3D window. We can adjust the pattern pieces in the 2D window or the 3D window to get the right fit. The collar is elastic and so is shorter than the circumference of the neck. To get this to fit correctly, we click the collar in the 2D window. In the context view, we click the hamburger menu for the cluster and click Constrained Area. Now the collar is close and looks much better. Now let's move on to the stitching. To start, we go to the main toolbar and click Stitch. To stitch two edges, we only need to click on them. We stitch one side of the front to one side of the back. Although we only clicked one side of the front and back pattern pieces, the system automatically stitched the other sides because the pieces are symmetrical. To continue, we right-click, then click Look At to allow us a better view of the avatar. Note that we can stitch in the 2D or the 3D window. We stitch one side of the shoulder top, and again, because the pieces are symmetrical, the other edges are automatically stitched. Now let's stitch the sleeves. To do this, on the horizontal contextual menu, we need to select the multi-stitch option. We start clicking the edges of the sleeve where we are stitching from. Then, on the horizontal contextual menu, we click To. We click on the edges we are stitching the sleeves to, making sure that the stitch direction is the same. Then, on the horizontal contextual menu, we click Done. Both sleeves are now stitched to the front and back pieces. Now we repeat the multi-stitch process with the collar. We start clicking the edge of the collar where we are stitching from. Then, on the horizontal contextual menu, we click To. We click on the edges we are stitching the collar to, making sure that the stitch direction is the same. Then, on the horizontal contextual menu, we click Done. Finally, we need to stitch the two sides of the sleeves together. We go up to the main toolbar and click Dress. Now let's add some design elements to the garment. On the Resources tabs, under Materials, we have Garment and Libraries. Garment shows our garment materials. Libraries shows assets which Browseware makes available and which we can add to our garment. We're going to add, from the Knits section, this French terry fabric. We click on it and it's downloaded to our garment file. Now we assign the new fabric to all the pattern pieces. With the fabric selected, we go to the main toolbar and click Assign. Then go to the 2D window and click on the pattern pieces. Next, we want to add artwork. On the Resources tabs, at Artwork, we click the hamburger menu, then Add Artwork. A File Explorer window is displayed. We go to where the file artboard1.png is located, then double-click it. The artwork is loaded into our garment file and is displayed in the Artwork section. We assign this artwork to the front pattern piece. Note that if we click the artwork on the Resources tabs, its properties are displayed in the context view. We can edit these properties. If we click the artwork in the 2D window, relevant transformations and actions for the artwork are displayed. We click on the All Over Print action. This creates a new fabric group and displays the artwork repeated all over the material. The group consists of the artwork on top of the French terry material. We go up to the main toolbar and click Texture. Then, in the 2D window, we use the gizmo to reduce the artwork size. Note how we can drag the material to change how it displays. And we can edit the color of each part of the fabric group. We'll assign this group to back. We'll finish by rendering the garment, this time without the avatar. And that's an example of a complete workflow, from importing a DXF file to producing a render. For more information, go to the Browseware Help Center at support.browseware.com.